Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I want to say that I am very, very pleased and thankful to Allah the Almighty to have the great privilege to address you for a few moments today. I want to first thank each and every one of you for all the support that you've given me and my family over the years, every supplication that you made, donations that you've made on my behalf and my family. I really appreciate it, and may Allah bless you with the best of this life and the best of the hereafter. Many of you over the years have gotten tapes and CDs and DVDs of lectures that we've given in this country and around the world. And many of these tapes, these CDs and DVDs weren't produced by us. It was produced by unauthorized companies, and sometimes they took our tapes and they sold them. But alhamdulillah, right now we have our own production company, and you can get these CDs, DVDs from us directly, and I would ask you to get them directly from us. And you can do it by going online on our website at www.imamswahhaj.com, or you can call us at our phone 866-369-6619. Again, call us at my office, 866-369-6619. May Allah bless you, and I hope that in receiving these CDs or DVDs or whatever products we have, it is my intention that each one of it will bring us closer to Allah. I've always felt that when people know better, they do better. And that's the intention of these tapes, these CDs, these DVDs, that when you get them, when you share them with your friends and share them with even people of other faiths, I think it will be very good for them. It'll be good da'wah. It'll be good for inviting people to Islam. May Allah bless you, and again, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Do you remember the hadith? Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, when you get a chance, read volume number 4 of Al-Bukhari Hadith under the section of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, Prophet Abraham. Remember when the mother of Ismail, the wife of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, matat, she died, and Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam came to visit his son Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam, and when he went there, he met his wife, the wife of Ismail, Imra'atul Ismail alayhi salatu wasalam. Remember this hadith? I've said it a number of times, but there's one aspect of this hadith that I didn't discuss with you before, and I'm going to highlight it now, and that's the beauty of the words of the Messenger of Allah, that there are things in it that's not intended as the major topic, but yet there's great wisdom in it. And so when Prophet Ibrahim came to ask about his son, I want you to listen to the words that his wife said. She said three things. She said 3 words. He asked, where was he? And she says, kharaja. Kharaja yabtaghi lana. Kharaja yabtaghi lana. Subhanallah. She said he went out. Kharaja. To do what? Yabtaghi, to search. Lana, for our livelihood. Where's the man? He's out searching for livelihood because he's a man. She was home. Kharaja yabtaghi lana. But he was out searching. Not lahu, not searching for himself to buy qamises for himself, or to buy shoes for himself, or to buy a car for himself, or to buy something for himself. He's out searching for livelihood for us, for me and my children. That's the man's job. Go out, man, and search the earth and bring it back to the family. That's your job. Don't go home and tell your wife, give me the check, give me the welfare check, tear it up. said, get out of that welfare. I'll take care of you. That's my job. Because when a woman trusts her man in two areas, number one, his ability to go get the bread. Rather you say, Imam, I want to get married. Imam, please. Imam, do you have any sisters? I want to get, Imam. And yet, brother, what is your record among us? If you cannot take care of yourself, what make you think I'm going to say, here, brother, take this sister? You can't feed yourself. Imam, I need some sadaqah. Imam, every day, every week you're here with your hand out. How you expect me now to give you one of our Muslim women's sisters and you can't take care of yourself? Get on out there and search for your livelihood. You know, brother and sister, I believe that once we renovate this building, this will be a monument in this area, and people will come to the deen by the thousands. Wallahi azim, I believe that. Part of this structure that we're building now is a place to seat 500 people every week, non-believers. We want to go out there every week, bring people here and teach them Islam every week, every day if possible. If we get 500, 600, 1,000 shahadas a week, I believe it will happen once we change this structure. Because I didn't tell you that while this masjid is being renovated, your imam, inshallah, will be renovated. As this masjid is being torn down and built up again, if Allah blesses me, I'm going to be torn down and built up again for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to give like I never gave before, to move this ummah like it's never been moved before. I believe it. The time is right, and as this building is being grown up, I intend, by the help of Allah, I already asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He give it if He pleases. So what's happening now? We're moving. Leadership in America, unprecedented unity. We got to do something. It's too much. But by Allah, you'll never stop it if Allah don't intend it. وَمَكَرُوا وَمَكَرُوا اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَكِرِينَ. They plan and they plot, and Allah plans. And Allah is the best of planners. And that's what I say. You want to respond? Don't run away from the masjids. Fill them up. Fill them up everywhere. Fill them up in New York City, in East Orange, Jersey, and Connecticut, wherever you are. Fill up the masajids of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Fill them up. Bring non-Muslims in. Fill it up. Invite people to the deen. Raise unprecedented money. And that's what I come to tell you today as I sit down. You want to help me, help our community, help the Muslims? I tell you what you do. Let's show them today, those agents who are here today, let's show them our response, because believe me, they have to take about a report. What were they like? Were they low in spirit? How did they respond? Were they quiet? Were they unresponsive? Did nobody show up? I want them to let the agent go back and go back to their boss and say, Assalamu alaikum. I mean, let them go back and give their report. Say, you know, we found them strong, too strong. We better leave these people alone. Because just like what happened in Persian Gulf, we were helpless. Allah knows we were helpless as Muslims. Allah knows how weak we were. But despite us, 7,000 soldiers took shahada in the Persian Gulf. Because that's the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whenever you go against the servants of Allah like that, you got to pay a price. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to do any acts of terrorism. That's not us. What all Allah got to do is drop a hurricane, a tornado, an earthquake. Ask the people in Kobe. Like that, boom. You know the hadith, the Prophet Muhammad said that the Jannah is closer to you than your shoelace, and hellfire too, and nar. You know what that means, man? Before you go out of here and put your shoe on, man, by the time you reach, it could be over. Death could come, and then Jannah or hellfire. That's how fast it can come. Everywhere in America, Alabama, I read yesterday, tornadoes in Alabama. Earthquakes in the West Coast, floods in Europe. We don't have to plant no bomb when you got Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Depend on Him. Trust Him.